Today I'll be showing you how to build a log cabin in Minecraft. So first, you will have to grab some oak wood, some oak planks for the walls. You're going to want to do a 9 by 9. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9 square. More like a 10 by 10, but I don't know. As long as it's a square, it's okay. See, that's a rectangle, but whatever. Then you're just going to place some wood. I also recommend that you build on a flat surface so it doesn't look too bad. You can always carve out some spots for some windows if you would like. I like to do double by double and 3 by 2 windows. It just looks neat for me, I guess. Then you're going to make an opening for the door. So the door can be a 1 by gap like this, like one door, or it can be 2 doors. I prefer to go 2 doors to make it look fancy. Okay, so now that you have your walls done, you're gonna grab some spruce planks. Then you're gonna fill the entire floor with them. You can always pause the video if you would like to. So after you do the floor and fully build the floor with the spruce planks, you can grab any door you would like. I like to go with spruce door because it just looks more castle-y vibes. And then you're gonna want to grab any color window you want, and you can place it in the holes you made in the wall earlier. I will allow you to make the interior how you would like to, so that's up to you, not me. Then you're just going to do a little outline of this wood. Then you're going to do a 3 gap, 1, 2, 3, place a log. Then you're going to do it with wood. And then we're going to grab some oak stairs. Then you're gonna kind of do the same outline. Then you're just gonna close this little wall up with some oak planks. And then you have the staircase leading to the second floor. Now, you can have a balcony as big as you want. I recommend going by like the 3-block balcony. You're gonna fill it with oak planks. going to use this oak wood. And then you're going to make some little support beams. You can add as many support beams as you want. I recommend like maybe 3 or 2 be good. Maybe 4. And then after you make the support beams, then here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to do another story. And you're also going to want to fill the roof with the floor with spruce planks. After you fill the floor with the spruce planks, you're gonna grab the oak wood. Then you're gonna make walls, punch in some holes that you would like, and you can fill those holes with glass to make them windows. Huh. A hole. Fix that. So, fix that. So, you're gonna punch in the holes. You'll fill them with any colored glass you want. Then you're gonna grab your oak planks. You're gonna do this last wall. But make sure you leave space for some doors. That way you can access the room. I recommend you have matching walls. That way it's easier. Then add windows. So you can add windows wherever you want. It does not matter. Let me get myself a night vision potion so I can see better. Right. Good. So after you build the second floor, you're gonna put in some holes in the door. Doesn't matter what color, whatever hole you want. And then you're going to fill them with your glass. Then you're going to grab the same door that you would like, or a different door, it doesn't matter which one. Then you're going to place the spruce doors, or whatever door. And then here's what you're going to want to do next. You're going to grab the oak wood, and then you're just going to want to place it 1 block on each corner. And now you're going to want to grab a spruce fence and make like a fence around the entire border. That way nobody falls off. Then you're going to grab a slab, a spruce slab, so it kind of matches with the wood. I forgot to turn this to peaceful so I could build easier. Anyways. So after you build your balcony, it's time to move on to the roof. So you're going to want to build 1 block taller. And then you're going to want to fill that with another. This is going to be the roof of the second floor. So after you're done with the roof, you can always. So after you're done with the roof, you're going to get rid of everything except for oak planks, spruce planks, spruce stairs, oak stairs, spruce slabs, and oak slabs. Okay? Then you're gonna want to do one wooden staircase on this side, one wooden staircase on this side. Now you're just going to do this. You're going to place another wooden staircase, another wooden staircase. But here's the thing, on the very edge, you're going to keep it spruce. So here's the thing in this game though, you can place stairs upside down, and you see how it kind of makes like a little diagonal pattern? That's what you're gonna use to make your roof look nice. So you're just gonna repeat this until both of the spruce stairs meet. And if they don't meet evenly, then this is where the blocks or the planks come in. So mine did come in evenly. See, look at that. Beautiful. Now you're just gonna want to plop down a wooden wall. We're gonna do the same wooden wall on this side. So when you're done building the roof, you can always, so when you're done building the roof, you can always, so we're gonna move on to decorating the outside of your house or log cabin to make it look pretty and nice. So you're gonna do the same, spruce staircase technique on this wall. That way it looks the same on the other. Look how beautiful that looks. Absolute gorgeous. Alright, so here's what you're gonna do underneath the balcony. You're gonna clear your inventory completely. You're gonna remove any pieces of grass, flowers, anything underneath the balcony. Then you're going to get some cobblestone. This will be like a little pavement. And after you're done building the floor of your pavement, I'm gonna build some chairs. That's a secret building technique. So you're gonna grab either spruce, okay, so it can be any type of wood you want. It can be any type of trapdoor, any type of door, and any type of stairs. I like to go with spruce. And slab. You need a slab for this. So you're gonna place your door, your chair, and then you're gonna put these as like the little armrests. Then you're gonna do the same on the other side. Then you're gonna grab first you're gonna grab a shovel. Then you're going to grab a campfire. Then you're gonna put the campfire out. So that's the first half of your pavement done. You have a little fireplace. Outside, you can either have one of two options, or you can have both for that matter. So you can either have a little barbecue grill, or like a little fence with like flowers on it, like a table. So you're gonna make the table by doing this. Then you're gonna add the slab in the middle. Then you're gonna do the same on the other side. Boom, you have a little table. And then you're gonna grab some wooden, some spruce fence or whatever fence you would like. And then you're gonna put it on this edge specifically. And then you're gonna do it on the exact same side. Except this side will have a little entryway from the back. So you're gonna clear any block or any patches to make a flat, neat looking area. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna do the same 3x3. You're gonna do this. So then you're gonna do a little fence. Maybe you can get rid of one chair so you have a clear pathway. And you have a little patio. You can always decorate this table however you would like. So you can grab some candles, a lantern. You can either place down cake, if I'm not mistaken, because you can place down cake but not pumpkin pie. I find that a little absurd. Oops. Break those candles. Then you're gonna grab some flint and steel to light the candles. And then here's the thing, you can grab a blast furnace to make it look like a little grill. Then you're gonna grab some walls. And you're gonna choose some polished tough walls. And then you're just gonna make it like that. And then you're just gonna grab a slab. And then you're gonna do a polished tough slab. So it kind of matches. Look at that, that's a furnace. Okay, so if that's your furnace right there. Actually, I don't like this one. I like the first one better. So that's your furnace right there. Boom, you have your patio. So after you're done making your patio, you can always, you can expand your cobblestone pathway to the stairs if you would like, but I don't like to do that. So now we're gonna work on the second part of outside. You're gonna clear your inventory again, and you're going to grab some grass blocks. Then you're gonna grab any trapdoor you would like, and you're gonna make some potted little plants. You're gonna use the trapdoors to make a little border around it. Then you're gonna grab any flower you want, any flower. Doesn't matter which one. It can be any flowers you want. And then you're just gonna do the same. For right here. And for right here. For right here. And for right here. Actually, just do the bigger window. Because you can't make it even. So you can grab the same flowers you used. And there you have it. But to cover up the dirt on the bottom, you can always put some trapdoors there. And that's your log cabin. But if you want to make it more of like a fantasy look, you're gonna grab some brick. So you're gonna grab some bricks. And you're going to grab any trapdoor you would like. And you're gonna want to grab a campfire. Then you're gonna put the bricks anywhere. Make a pillar, then you're gonna put the trapdoors on the side of the campfire. And after you've done that, you have a little chimney. So, I usually like to put my more important stuff on the top floor. So like where I would store my chest, my furnaces. But this is kind of like my home room. My home room, you know? So after you're done like doing your small little decorations, it doesn't have to be small. You're just going to want to grab some carpets maybe to decorate your floor a little bit, spruce up the place. Now, if it's looking a little dark, you can always grab some torches or lanterns. You can always put them on the blocks. To make the place a little more lively. Now you can always have some shelves on your walls. Didn't put any room for any shelves, like this could do. And you could put like some potted plants on top. You can put some potted plants on top. Hold on, let me get rid of this. And then after you're done with your top floor or whatever floor you decorated with, you're going to go to the bottom floor. So look, that doesn't look too bad. So after you're done with your top floor, here's what you're gonna want to do. You're going to go to your bottom floor, and yeah, it's gonna look a little empty. And first, you're gonna start with the lighting. So, you know what? No, you're gonna build first, and then do the lighting. So you're gonna grab whatever you would like. I like to do my chest. You like my smithing and cartography fables. And then I could do a lecture and maybe some anvils and a brewing stand and some stairs to make a table. So then I'm just gonna put my chest like right here. I recommend if you want to make it, you want to stack your chest all the way top of the floor, then I recommend you go to the barrels because chests cannot open at the very top. There you have your little storage area. Now you're gonna grab your lantern. You're gonna grab something to use as a shelf. Oh, where'd it go? Anyways. So then you're gonna want to grab this. Oh my god. Grab this. Place a lantern down. Maybe place 2 lanterns down here. I'm like really obsessed with lanterns. I can't help it. Anyways. And then place down my cartography variable. Oh, well that's no fun. And I've also put down my lectures. Let's use a barrel and put the brewing stand on top. Then you can put whatever you want on the table. It does not matter what. It can be anything. I like to go with more like a homey vibe. Then once again, you can always add like a carpet. No one wants to have a brown carpet. And there you have it. You have your entire little log cabin mansion. So after you're done, you can just add on to it whatever you would like to do with it. You can do anything with it. By the way, if you're done watching this video, what video game should I do next? Just wondering. Okay? Bye, and thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all.